Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Good morning. It is Monday, a brand new week full of possibilities. We love Mondays, right? We do. It is Monday, July 15th, 2019. 3 more days until The Lion King. Now, the commercials keep saying that it's coming out on Friday, but it's really coming out on Thursday. I see that there are showings, probably not till about 8 o'clock on Thursday for The Lion King. 3 more days. So exciting. Speaking of The Lion King, over the weekend in London, the premiere of The Lion King had the princess meeting the queen. Do you know what I mean? Meghan Markle and Beyonce meet. You know, I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. I don't have anything against her. Just don't think that she's as amazing as everybody makes her out to be. I think she's good. I think she's great, even. I just don't think she's all that everybody makes her out to be. I think she's fine. I have no issue with her. She's certainly not in the Kardashian category when it comes to me. And I think she's a little high on herself. Just my opinion. Just the way I feel about it. But it was very exciting to see the picture of the two of them meeting. And Beyonce actually looked a little humbled to be meeting the princess. So that's nice. That puts her a little more, grounded in my mind. So very excited about The Lion King. I'm not sure if you have realized that. It's a pretty exciting time for those of us who love Little Simba. And it is time. I wanted to mention quickly, I went out on the boat yesterday with my neighbor Mike and his mom Kathy. We went out into the bay, and we started going pretty fast. Have you ever been on a boat going really fast? It's been a while since I guess I went really fast for a long period of time. And I get what I call chicken neck when I'm on the boat because the air is flying at you so fast. I feel like my neck skin is just like flapping all around. And then I did something terrible. I was sitting in the front of the boat. I had my legs up on the seat, kind of cocked up a little bit. I had my feet on the seat, so my knees were bent. So as we're going super fast, I looked down and I saw my thighs look like a Jell-O commercial. Watch them wiggle, see them wiggle and jiggle, and they were just flapping all over the place. Oh, my goodness. If you ever want to feel terrible about yourself and your body, go on a boat really fast. It's okay. I had a little bit of fun with it. Me and Kathy were talking about all of our jiggly parts, and she brought up her bye-bye arms, which is my sore spot. And I said, I'm not even lifting my arms. I'm not even going there. I'm not going to torture myself like that. So, but it was a nice boat ride. I do love to go a little fast, and then I like to go a little slow and kick back and relax. And it was a great day for a boat ride, and I thank Mike and Kathy for the boat ride. I'm always very grateful. And we even had them over for dinner as Joe tried out his brand new grill. Happy birthday, babe! Yes, that is what I was mentioning last week, that I was waiting to be delivered. We got it over the weekend, and he put it together, and we made our first meal on it yesterday. We made some bone-in chicken thighs with the skin on and everything. Skin. It was delicious. Love some skin because I never get to have skin on my chicken anymore. So, congratulations to him. He's very excited about it. And it turned out really good. So, this new grill thing, it's very interesting. It is a wood pellet smoker, and it really does sound like it breathes like it's constantly going. It's exactly what it sounds like. Feels like it's a little bit alive. It's a little scary, to be honest. But yeah, great things to come. Lots of food to be had. Looking forward to it. A little bit of news I wanted to get to. Have you heard about this? We're going to storm Area 51 group. Now, I was watching it on the news, and the way they're reporting it on my local news channel is that they're like, well, it's, hopefully it's a joke. Hopefully this, that. Okay, I did a little research. It's very clearly a joke. It started as this Facebook group page saying, let's storm Area 51 on September 20th. Obviously, Area 51 is where a lot of the, rumored that the government has all the information about aliens and Martians and all of this stuff. And it's a restricted area. It's under military lock and key. And the joke now is, they can't kill all of us. Well, yeah, they've got some pretty high-powered rifles there, and they've got bombs. So, I don't... what I read is that it started as a joke. Most people know and realize that it's a joke, which is why it's a little disturbing to me that they're reporting it on the news as if they don't know for sure that it's a joke. Because if they did a little research like I did, and they're a news organization, they would know this started out as a joke. Now, they are worried about people that don't realize that it's a joke, don't think that it's a joke, and are actually going to show up there. But yeah, this is absurd. I don't mess with the government. I don't mess with the military, as no one should. It's not a good idea. You're not going to win. There are plenty of examples of people rising up against the government and losing. I'm not saying you shouldn't challenge government. Absolutely. Don't show up somewhere where you know they're going to have guns and can shoot you down in 2 seconds flat because you're breaking the law by trying to go into a restricted area. That's all I'm saying. So, started out as a joke. It's taking on a life of its own at this point. So, it's not scheduled to happen until September 20th, which, again, joke, not supposed to happen at all. But we'll see how this unfolds. We'll see what news comes about with it. Like I said, very disturbing to me that my local news channel does not seem to know that this started out as a joke. All I did was a Google search. A couple different articles, a couple different ways that it was written. Most of them seem to know and agree started out as a joke. So I'm going to move on to some happier news. There is an article that came out in June. Spending time with your best friends twice a week is good for your mental and emotional health. Twice a week is a lot, especially if you have kids. Now, one of my besties has two kids. One of them still pretty young. He's about 6. But he takes up a lot of her time. And as he should, he's her child. But I don't think I would ever be able to spend twice a week with her. She actually was able to come over, my girl Megan, on Friday, and we got a little girl time in there. So that was nice. It was very unexpected. I just kind of shot her a text, said, hey, what are you doing? Can you hang out for lunch or get a drink for happy hour? Happy hour in my hood. And she was able to squeeze me in. So we had a nice time. It's always good to hang out with your besties. But now there is actual research to back it up. Conducted by the University of Oxford, chilling with your best buddies twice a week is good for your mental and physical health. They say that people who have a large group of friends are less likely to fall sick, and they are known to recover faster even after they've had surgery. So you get to hang out with your friends more often and you get to live longer? Seems like a pretty good deal. So, they say for both sexes, having a large, well-integrated social network has a significant impact on both physical and emotional health. This is where the want to hang out with your friends actually becomes a need. And they kind of did this experiment where they had one group who were soccer fans play virtual soccer with each other and then fill out a survey on how they felt about the experience. And then the second group was to play soccer with their friends in real life. Well, not surprisingly, the real world soccer players had a much better bonding experience than those who played virtually. So, I think that's part of the problem with all this social media and computers and such is we kind of hide behind things and we don't get out there in the world like we used to and, have real life bonding experiences. I try to be very social. I hang out with, my besties, and then I have a huge group of people that I have been hanging with in the neighborhood from book club, and we have a game night now, and we're even doing a sunset cruise this week on Wednesday, so I'm a little excited about that. Love me a nice sunset cruise, because I don't know if you know this about me. I do enjoy a boat ride. So this is going to be a good time. Recently, we had gone to see a comedy night all together, and I spend a lot of time with these people. One of the girls in the group had a little gathering on Friday. You heard me talk about the party on the porch. That was from this group. And it's just good to have a lot of options. And I love the fact that I have a huge group of friends, and, I have little subgroups and people that I chat with, from time to time, and then other people that I see on a regular basis. So having friends, that is a very good thing. You should spend time with them. Sometimes, you have to make time for your friends, which can be daunting. It can be frustrating because I know everybody's busy. But some of these things you just have to figure out. I do not have a topic today because I was having such a good Sunday fun day, I forgot to put it up. So, no topic today. That's okay. So we'll go right into the blog post. And I posted a picture that says, replace fear of the unknown with curiosity. It is time to get uncomfortable, people. That's right. That is what I'm going to be focusing on this week. It is time to wade into the deep end. You got to get a little uncomfortable in order to make our lives what they are truly meant to be. Time to conquer that fear. And I'll tell you what, if I can do it, I know you can too, because you are a badass. That's right. Badass. Like I said, getting out of your comfort zone. I hate to break it to you, but I can't do it all for you. I wish that I could, but you have to wade in yourself. You have to swallow your fear and get in there and start doing. I've always hated those, sayings and quotes about getting out of your comfort zone. You need to challenge yourself, do things you've never done before in order to live your best life. Now, I'm almost 50. I have paid a lot of dues in my field of work. I've worked 7 days a week. I've worked in the middle of the night. I've worked all kinds of crazy hours. I don't think it's unreasonable to want to coast from here on out. This is all what we've all been working toward, right? This is the time when we can just relax and take it easy. Nope, that's not how it goes. Now, that is great if you are truly happy with where you are and you have already achieved all of your dreams and goals. I hope if you're around my age that you have not achieved all your dreams and goals, because there's still a long way to go. But there is always another goal we should be working toward no matter where we are in life. I had read an article not too long ago about how working toward a goal is where most of our happiness comes from. Even more happiness than the achievement of said goal. So I can only talk about what's happened to me personally, which, was my desire to start writing. I've talked about this before. I thought maybe I could write a book someday. I didn't think I was going to wake up one day and just write the next great American novel. So, these things happen in steps. I started writing some articles. They liked what I sent them. They printed them. I started doing band reviews. Then one day on the way to work, I heard the song "A Million Dreams" by Pink. And we all know it inspired me to start